I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Come on. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Yeah, ain't saying hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, know I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. clarity, yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football. And
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win.
well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go! I can't believe they let you play.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Check 26, check 26. Twist. Rush in. Check 31, check 31.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He completes this one to Mack. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 25, check 25. Hey, check 24, check heads here.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. From the gun, Jackson. Found his target, it's Anderson. Anderson loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
Set, ready. Henry. Watching you fire.
Jackson on first down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Let's get it.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Switch, switch, switch. 61. Match box. Right. Check 50.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Credit the tackle to Isaac Yiadom.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Jets, nothing.
Yeah, what up, Jimmy? Just saying that.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On third down, here's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on fourth down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check. Crunch. No. Off. Check nickel. Go.
Bell. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, a guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, it's Grant, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion.
There must be something about this
defensively,
offense.
pure frustration. They'll run on first down. Bell trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Watch a slant. Good bit. He's checking.
On second down, it's Bell. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
That maybe. I don't know who the fuck he was. Where the fuck he was a retard.
On third down, it's Bell. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on fourth and a yard.
I don't know that random we was playing with last night. Nah.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, Central Time.
The decision to go for it on fourth has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on fourth down.
Check.
Yeah, it's an hour. We're an hour ahead of y'all. I mean, we're an hour behind y'all.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now.
I ain't talking to nobody but Jimmy. We ain't got a private conversation.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Nah, and somebody wrote me and said to let me know my shit. I know I turned my mic on. I just never be on my mic.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the...
wide open, complete, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
He did that on
Tucker
purpose.
able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I think I dropped 42 on that nigga
New
last
York
night.
offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now
he was
they're going
fast
to
as
try to
shit,
increase
though. I
the
hate guarding
urgency a
him a
little
little
bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
Because he picked a different time.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And then what was his rating? What you get like? You get like +2 on your shit rating now, right?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today.
He might have been lighter. He could have been, I think. Yeah.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. It's caught inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
My dude is 199. My dude kind of fat. But I did that on purpose so I can make contact.
And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Switch it. Come on.
Nigga don't miss a catch.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. I'm here all day.
I don't care who that nigga throwing it to. That nigga catch everything. But they be wide open.
Here's Jackson throwing on 4th
Can't get mad at him for catching everything.
This is caught. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air.
I got elite corners
and
my niggas still getting.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. grand. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He was on the Jaguars.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
You didn't need Austin Eckler either. You got Fournette. You just said it. You got Fournette. Fuck you need Austin Eckler.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Fournette got speed, power,
so we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to
That's
Orlando.
why you got a quarterback and receivers to throw it to.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Nick Foles is decent.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
because you suck. Don't blame that on Nick Foles because you throwing it into double coverage and shit. You trash. This nigga tough.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On the crossing route, complete. That's Mack. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 49.
Now Jackson to throw again. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
my
here.
fucking corners playing doo-doo. These niggas don't. I don't know. They play good all year.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that
same play he came back to.
I
came back to the same play.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Jackson will keep it. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, that's tough right there. Asking your quarterback to get you 2 yards on a sneak. As it turns out, he gets them no yards instead.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nah, he just got that one fucking trait where all them running backs and juke and shit really don't affect them. He still make the tackle. I forgot what it's called, but some shit.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Yeah, but you ain't that motherfucking chop block my motherfucking blocker.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared
You ain't
for
never
maybe
played
some change-ups you
football,
might
man?
expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
What were you just doing? Pitch plays and shit?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Again, it's Bell. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Nigga, stop calling me.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They only 70. 71. which is young.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
One got a hidden trade, though.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson, and he's going to go down.
Oh, that was 4th down. Let's
right
go.
around 30. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
I didn't know. I'm over here halfway high. And there go that rookie.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let him know.
Again, it's Cook.
Let's go, Cook.
A big play there out of Cook. 45
Show him the
yards.
Minnesota way.
Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check 26, check 26. Switch. Rush in.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
You know what I learned on this game? If you, it'll let you outrun a nigga. You just can't juke or nothing. Even if he close to you, he really ain't that close to you.
We had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Switch gears. Check 99.
Jackson, option right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback
because I think that when it's a design run, then he get a boost to his carrying, his speed,
inside the red zone. Is this something teams should maybe?
But it took a second because it was an option.
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. His 11th touchdown of the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 score as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damn, I just thought about that. I'm going to have to be playing the game on some hotel Wi-Fi.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
No, I'm not buying no fucking, I'm not buying shit. My game never leave the house. I ain't finna buy no shit.
Three things can happen.
I'm finna go check in a hotel with some fucking Wi-Fi. There's a lot of hotels that give you the,
that leads to a 2nd and 11.
They got the, if you could upgrade your faster speed to your internet in your room.
Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. Jackson.
Oh my God.
And it's scooped up by the Jets.
That's gay. Yeah, the crazy thing is I was trying to slide and he fucking tackled me.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
In real life.
On first down, Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Huh? You said he could take a hit in real life? Yeah, he took a few hits, but ain't nobody really got to him.
Jackson. And he's got it complete to Anderson.
Shit, he a chance of
wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
He don't, but when he be running, he don't even be seeming that fast, yo. That's a real shit.
And this is
not Kyler Murray. You could tell the difference when Lamar Jackson be running. He's still fast, though. One of the biggest
kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
They get it now.
And his kick is good. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still
gain weight.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on
gain weight
to hold the lead, right?
Gain weight and then you just come flying, man.
But I know as a
he can get stronger.
Why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic.
An inch taller than this guy. Wow.
Taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And he slips up past
not
the
an inch,
before being
not that inch.
That's good for a Raven
Russell
first down.
You got to think, most linemen is big niggas. There ain't no motherfucking 5'11" linemen on the line. Niggas like 6'5".
Here's an inside give. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
This dumbass nigga Lamar just cost me
old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
Because this nigga shouldn't even have 27. He got the ball right
through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. No gain on the play there.
See, that's why you lose, because you don't know. You don't
He's
understand.
having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
What you mean come back? Ain't no come back.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
You better go
Late
to
in the
swing
game,
day
defense
academy.
trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and you read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yes,
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
No, I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm just talking shit. Oh, this
the last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
I should have never gave up the second round for that nigga. He's not fast enough. That's why Mike didn't want him. Because he's not fast enough.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Maybe because he was young.
And let's see what they've come up with
good,
offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it again with
he ain't slower than goddamn.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, but he got like a 90 acceleration or something.
It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
High too.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
You come into their school, take pictures with him. He ain't doing that shit because his bitch ass injured. Damn, Adams, you thirsty.
And they'll stop him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's
threw the fucking pick. I threw the fucking pick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Jets, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll get a I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, no man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. Yeah, they can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable.
No,
Shot, I got all
I threw a
the
pick at the end of the game.
I'm an animal, heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual.
Yeah,
I do
man,
what
I
you
was
do on the
tweaking.